Today on The Way of Ramen, we're taking a crack at a soupless ramen called Taiwan Mazesoba. And funny enough, this thing was actually invented in Nagoya, Japan, not Taiwan. Why is it even called Taiwan Mazesoba? I don't know. It's kind of confusing. So to be completely honest, I've never had Taiwan Mazesoba. It was only invented around 12 years ago at a shop called Menya Hanabi in Nagoya. But the creator of the dish, Niiyama-san, recently started a YouTube channel, and I've been watching his videos, so I decided to give it a shot. Of course, I'm using my own tare oil and noodles, so this is my twist, my take, but I'll give a link to his channel in the description below, and you can go check out his recipes too. I'm gonna start off by just dicing up some onions to make an onion aroma oil. Niiyama-san seems to like to use rice bran oil, but I've seen other people use regular aroma oils, so I'm just gonna do an onion oil here. I think shallots might be even better, but this is all I had on hand. I'm gonna get an equal amount of oil and onions into a small frying pan and just fry them at low heat until they're almost burnt. Then I'm gonna take it off the heat and strain it, and that will be my aroma oil for my mazesoba. Next, I'm gonna make what Niiyama-san calls Taiwan mince. I'm loosely basing this on his video, but I'm using what I have on hand. I'm gonna start off by just mincing up some garlic. It's garlic heavy, so it's gonna be around 8 to 10 cloves of garlic. So after your garlic's chopped up, you're just gonna add some oil to a pan. If you have rice bran oil, use that, but if not, any kind of neutral vegetable oil should work. Add about 5 tablespoons to the pan and add your garlic. You just want to sweat your garlic here, you don't want it to brown. And after that, you're going to add some dried chilies and 300 grams of ground meat. I forgot to shoot that part, but a beef and pork mix is recommended, but I'm just using pork here today. You just want to stir everything together and then cook it till it's cooked through. Then you're going to add 3 tablespoons of mirin. This is fake mirin here, I can't get the real stuff. And 1 tablespoon of shoyu. You're gonna mix everything together, then add 1 tablespoon of Chinese or Japanese chicken stock powder. Mix that in and give everything a taste. This recipe said to add more sugar, but this was already pretty sweet for me because of the fake mirin, so I didn't think it needed any more, so I didn't add it. I also de-seeded the chili, which I think made it a lot less spicy, so I had to add a little bit more spice with some togarashi chili powder. Even this wasn't spicy enough, so I think next time I'm not gonna take out the seeds. So basically from here, you just want to cook everything down and adjust the seasoning to your taste. I'm not sure if this is what it's supposed to taste like. It's a little sweet to me, and I think it needed a lot more spice because I've heard Taiwan Mazesoba is very spicy, but it tasted good, so I'm just going to pull it here. For toppings, I'm just going to get a piece of nori here and rip it up the best as I can. Maybe using those pre-cut nori strips might be easier, but I think nori tastes like nori no matter what, so this is fine. Next, I'm gonna make some gyofun fish powder just like I did in the Tonkotsu Gyokai video. I just got some katsuobushi into a suribachi pestle and ground it up into a fine powder. If you have a spice grinder, you can use that as well. Lastly, I'm just gonna slice up some green onions here. If you have garlic chives, also slice those up because those are supposed to go into the bowl as well, but I forgot to pick some in my backyard, so I'm just doing green onions today. To serve, add 20 ml of tare and 20 ml of onion oil into a heated bowl. I'm also using the leftover noodles from my Tonkotsu Gyokai video. These are thinner than they should be, but it's what I got. If you have thicker noodles, you can use those. Just gonna cook these until they're done, and then I'm gonna add them into the bowl with the tare and aroma oil. Next, you wanna toss your noodles in the tare and aroma oil to get them well coated. After that, you just want to top with all of your toppings, your green onions, your gyofun fish powder, your nori, and you want to pile your Taiwan mince right in the middle and then drop an egg yolk on top. You can also do a poached egg if the raw egg kind of freaks you out, but you need the yolk in the dish to make this a little bit creamier. And that is a bowl of Taiwan Mazesoba, or at least my version of this currently. To eat this, just mix it all together first and then eat it like you would eat pasta with chopsticks. I think you're supposed to also add chopped garlic and chopped garlic chives as toppings as well, but I ran out of garlic and I was too lazy to cut the chives from my backyard. I also think the Taiwan mince didn't taste exactly right. It was a little sweet and I thought it was supposed to be a lot spicier, so next time I'm gonna add more chilies, not de-seeded, and I'm gonna probably use a mix of ground beef and ground pork. But whatever, this one actually tasted really good, although it was really heavy, and maybe should have cut back a little bit on the aroma oil. But if you like creamy pastas, this one might be right up your alley, so give it a shot. Anyways, mazesoba is a great way to kill your leftover noodles if you run out of soup, or an alternate to ramen when it starts to get hot during the summer. If you've had Taiwan Mazesoba before, please feel free to leave comments on what you thought it tasted like. I'd like to get closer to the real thing in the future. Like I said, Niiyama-san, the creator of this dish, has a YouTube channel now where he posts his recipes for mazesoba amongst other things. It's all in Japanese, but if you're interested, I'll have a link in the description below. As always, you can follow me on Instagram at wayoframen, and feel free to join our ramen Discord server. There are people in there pretty much at all hours of the day talking about ramen. Well, they're actually probably not talking about ramen, but it's always a good time in there if you don't take yourself too seriously. And we're actually holding a contest there for Cook Your Culture / Cultural Appreciation Ramen, so check it out. I have some prizes and the contest runs till the end of the month. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not a professional chef or anything. I'm just a normal guy in Hawaii that enjoys making ramen. So you guys watching my journey as I try to get better, it really means a lot to me. Thank you guys all so much for all the support, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.